I know that these are questions that I will never get answered because I don't have any subscribers, but I feel better if I could get them off my chest in like a video form. So I'm just gonna do like a video blog every once in a while because of shit that I've seen on the news and questions that I have in regards to our president and the actions that he takes and the lack of action on the Senate's part in regards to our United States interests. Now, I understand that most of these Republicans are going off of their own interests and the agenda that they've been wanting to put forward for the longest time. I ain't faulting them for that. But here's my thing. How is it possible that there's no other Republican out there that has interests of the Republicans, but also United States interests, instead of Mr. Trump that we have in office, who very clearly and on multiple upon multiple upon multiple occasions only cares about himself? Why is that? Oh, in his prejudiced and racist ass ideals. Why is that? How is it that we allow somebody in office who the very fact that he was elected has some doubt to it? More than some doubt. We know for a fact Russians sat here and messed with our elections. So how come we didn't have another election in regards to choosing our leader of our free world? Like he's really dangerously becoming a dictator, and nobody has stopped him. They just allowed this man to have free reign. I'm very confused. How we're tear gassing migrants at the border and had a whole campaign about the caravan that's coming with the Muslims and da 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 da. How is that America though? How is us sitting here closing borders and stuff and not actually finding a way to help these people from Guatemala and I want to say Argentina, but I'm probably wrong, but mostly Guatemala and that area in South America where these people are fleeing. They're fleeing these massive gangs and corrupt politics and people going in their children's classrooms and killing kids because they don't want to join a gang. But we have no problem with that because we want to sit here and have a whole issue with them at our border because they're trying to escape violence. How would y'all feel if that was your kids? Let me just put that out there. How would you feel if you was in that situation? You had no other way to go but a country that was supposed to be free, safe, and able for you to be able to rebuild yourself, or even to have the military might and fear that these countries have for us coming after them, and hope that they could help save your hometown, your ancestral home, so that you can go back home. How come that's not an issue? But we have our troops over in fucking Middle East fucking shit up that they don't even want us there. Why? Why is that? I'm so confused. How is it that this man constantly disrespects our military, disrespects our judicial system, disrespects our investigatory system, or special counsels, or how is it that this man disrespects so many key levels of our government because they don't do what he wants them to do? Because they're going by the rule of law and he doesn't give a shit about laws. That's what a dictator is. He idolizes Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un. Why? Because they're dictators and he wants to be one. Like, why is that? Why has this man been allowed to break down our levels of government, break down our trust in our media? Yeah, the news doesn't always get it right because sometimes they don't get the right information. But when they do get the right information and it's backed up by facts on facts on facts, we don't want to believe it. What does this man have on these people in the Senate? What does this man have on these people in the motherfucking Congress that they don't want to sit here and pump the brakes and do what their job is to do, which is to have checks and balances on the executive level, on the executive branch, on the judicial branch, every level of government? Why do we not have that? Why for the past 2 years have we not had that? Oh, and here's another thing. How is it that this man is under investigation or has multiple investigations in regards to collusion with Russia? On all of the paths and roadways and links and everything lead to his kids and to him, and he's still in office. How is that possible? I guarantee you if Barack Obama had any whiff of scandal, they would have his ass out in a quickness. Motherfucking Bill Clinton got head in the Oval Office. Did great for our economy, though. But still, whiff of scandal, ass was out. So this man, his entire time in office has been nothing but scandal. Every fucking day, they say something about him. Every fucking day, it's something new. Why is this okay? Is that America? Because me as a Navy brat, I don't believe it is. I've seen it from the military standpoint, and they can't say shit. They have to follow him, and he believes that that's what they're there for. They're not men and women and people who have families. No, they're his guard dog, his attack dogs. How is it that you gave military lethal force against women and children at the border, coming to find asylum, coming to find safety? How is it that during Barack Obama's presidency and this man's presidency, that they have taken people's children, and put them in basically foster care? American children don't even like foster care. Why would we do that? To dissuade them from coming? That is monstrous. That is disgusting. And that is not what America stands for. We are a country of immigrants. Country full of immigrants. Of anybody. We should be accepting of the people that pick our cotton, that pick our fish and oysters and shit, work in kitchens, do janitorial work, fucking do landscaping and lawn shit and building stuff and roofing and shit. That's not stuff Americans want to do. Y'all lazy as fuck. But these people know what the price of hard work is. And it's supposed to get a better life. It's an American dream that other countries don't have. And we spoiled ass, lazy ass motherfuckers don't understand that these people are fighting for their lives. They're not fighting to take over our country. They already did, white motherfuckers. Y'all took it over. Y'all a bunch of motherfucking immigrants. I'm a fucking immigrant. Come on now. My great-grandparents literally came from Africa. Immigrants. To get a better life. Africans come from Africa to get a better life. So they can send money home so that their parents and families have a better quality of life. We're supposed to be the greatest country on earth, but we're letting this man sit here and tear us down and make us a whole laughingstock and a bitch of Russia. And that's ridiculous because it was only 70 some odd years ago, a little over 70 years ago, where that man Hitler sat here and turned an entire nation against their better, what is the word? Intuition, their better knowledge, their better understanding of what the world should be like because of prejudice and racism. And this man, Donald J. motherfucking Trump, is doing the same thing, and we're allowing it. This man is on his way to being a dictator, and we are allowing it. And I do not understand why it is being just brushed under the rug like it's not really happening. We Americans need to get it together and stand up and not even endorse this anymore. It's not funny anymore. It stopped being funny long before he was elected. This man is taking down America one brick at a time on purpose because he wants to be a dictator. A dictator. Somebody in control of the lives and minds and hearts of people. And America is not that. That is not what we are supposed to stand for. That is not what we are supposed to fight for. We are better than that. And we really need to start showing people that we are. Because we're on the verge of a world war. And this man is going to be the catalyst if we continue to let him mark and besmirch our American dream and our American image. He does not care about America. He says put it first, but really he's putting himself in his pockets first. And the information and the knowledge for it is all out there. This man is racist. He is prejudiced. And he is a criminal. And we need to get him out of office as soon as possible before he starts doing way worse and tearing us down to a point where we cannot rebuild and we won't be able to come back reputation-wise. I, for one, do not want to live in a country where I have to constantly be afraid that my son is going to die at the hands of somebody who has no good intentions towards us. We need to get it together. This shit is ridiculous. You need to talk to your congressman and your Senate and constituents or whatever. You need to talk to your people. I live in Kentucky, and I guarantee you I will be doing as much as I can to get in a hold of Mitch McConnell and his dumbass policies. God bless.